Well, there's potential for this to go badly. But I guess I could just go hop in. Only 23 arrows, though? Should I be worried about that?
What? It's only like 4 arrows to kill him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So forget the flow of how this battle goes, though. I'll give it a try, though.
It's like a good phone when he just falls to the ground.
It really is. You know, this fight would be pretty tough on a minimalist run.
It really would. He was kind of kicking my butt earlier.
I mean, I've always kind of shied away from doing a master run in this because just the fact that you can't do a 3-heart run feels a little lame, but it would actually be pretty hard, I think. You're doing well, lad, but can you break through the secret technique of darkness? On guard! That is the name of the technique!
Yes, little technique I like to call on guard.
Had you never heard the word on guard at the time?
I think I had. I think I'd never seen it written before. I was like, en garde?
I can only shoot him with a silver arrow when he's like just standing still in that pose, right?
When he's blue.
Do I hit him when he's standing like that then? Or?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
sword him.
And then he turns blue. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, disappears fast.
Bonk.
See, I felt like this battle would be a thing that I would never forget how to do. You know?
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed.
Ow. Oh, no!
Oh!
That was my fault for being too careless, being close to the edge. I think I'm gonna go buy some potions. Just to be safe.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, there's no reason not to. think I'll let this fairy go and just recover. No, come back! Come back! No! Can't. So I've got what? 3 bottles? Okay. Now, do you feel like if you could just replay this game next week and you beat it in one stream?
I would like to think so, yeah.
I mean, some of the dungeons are kind of a blur. Like the early dungeons, I got through them quickly enough, but like I wouldn't remember like, oh, I don't need to go down this path. It's just the map or something like that.
Oh, sure, but we wouldn't have those gigantic stopping points, I don't think.
Right, like, I mean, you didn't really have a major moment. Like, I mean, I had 2 major moments.
I was
that cost me
stuck
everything.
for a good long time in the first Dark World dungeon because I couldn't find a key.
I hit him before he talked. Yeah, I feel like some of the dungeons I'd be faster than you. Like, I feel like I did Dark World 1 and the Ice Dungeon better than you. Just my feeling, anyway, without having seen.
I think that's right.
May as well use one of the blue potions, I guess. I feel like it didn't take as many hits to get to this point. I wonder if that is true?
Maybe. Kinda doubt it.
Ooh, that was close.
That was really close.
I mean, he was teetering on the edge. Oh, gee!
Deep breath.
It's okay. It's cool. Oh, I have arrows equipped. I hear someone else laughing at me.
Someone else laughing? What are you talking about?
Wow, 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 wow.
I'm imagining an actual fight where the hero is so flustered he shoots an arrow at a brazier to try to light it.
I never really say anything about the whole run, but the boss getting killed or getting hurt sound is really great. That wow 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 wow.
It is.
Ah.
And now you all get to hear this wonderful music.
Yes. Ooh, turn it up a little bit. Now, speaking of Blind's dungeon, I never really saw how the chat felt about my plight there. I don't remember that, and I probably just in the past walked up to that door and just didn't think anything of it. And that's probably how most people have done it, but I mean, I feel like that was a legitimate confusion, and I feel like they made a mistake designing it that way. But aside from that little bit of weirdness, I mean, pretty flawless game.
Oh, Big Key opens it.
Well, if it opens the same one in the castle dungeon, that could make sense.
Yeah, I think the blame lies with you, sir.
Relatively inconsistent with what I'd gotten used to, aside from that thing so long ago. I gotta say that the Triforce looks awesome when it's all spinny, but it could have looked better when it got all small.
I was just thinking that. It's just like yellow pixels. It's not even any shading or gleam or anything.
I feel like it could have looked better too. I've always liked how, I just thought of it because they had like the twins there, but I've always liked how every, unless they're, Gorons or Zoras or, or some sort of twins or something, every human character at least in a Zelda game is a unique design. No, generic town NPCs. At least from Zelda 3 onwards. I want to say even all of the handheld games stayed consistent with that. But I don't remember Minish Cap very well. You know, there's the dwarves in this game here, but I don't think there's dwarves in any other Zelda game. Off the top of my head.
None come to mind.
That does not sound like a game I'm familiar with.
So does this Forever Sleeping Sword mean there's no Master Sword in the sequel coming up?
I guess not. There isn't one in the direct sequel. Well, is this not the last game chronologically?
I think it was until that new one comes out.
Oh. Yeah. So are they going to break canon?
That's what I was saying.
Well, yeah, Link's Awakening, I guess, will chronologically be after this. Background.
Background.
It's the ground in the back.
Yeah. Way in the back.
I like how these headers are all different colors for presumably no reason. Maybe the red ones are more important people. And the orange ones no one cares about. This game reminds you of RoboTrack. I would not assume that a game called RoboTrack would remind me of Zelda, but you know, what can I say? I've not heard of this game.
Don't think I know that game.
No, apparently Oracle, Link's Awakening, obviously, and the first two games are after this, so we're way off, I guess.
Oh, look at all those deaths.
But look at the end, huh? I got my act together eventually, yeah? Yeah?
After the race was over, yeah.
Well, there was a time where I was not too worried about the deaths because I mean, I wasn't that far from the entrance anyway, and I was using red potions instead of fairies. So, and I didn't, and also the big thing that changed was I got the magic powder.
I had 3, counting the one from the save.
Good old lockup, you know?
Yeah, look at that lockup.
Well,
all right. If you enjoyed that race, tune in Monday.
for
A whole bunch more races.
I guess are they all races technically? I guess they are. They're like special challenges though.
Yeah, like Karg has set out, like, do this in this game. Sometimes it's beating a short game. Sometimes it's just the first few levels of a game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really ready with like my games and stuff. And
Yeah. Some of them, like, there's enough of a mix of games that some of them are going to be one-sided and one of our favors or the other.
I beat the first Bowser in Mario 64.
Yeah.
Excited about that.
That's like all try.
I mean, come on, you don't know the early game that well enough to get 8 stars and just fight them?
I don't know what 8 stars are the quickest.
Neither do I, but I mean,
I bet you have a better idea.
I probably do, yeah.
We should Skype tomorrow or something and figure out what order we want to do those in.
I doubt I'll have time until Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be at work probably till like 10 o'clock at night for like the next 3 days.
Fun times.
Maybe not necessarily, but I might be. By the way, my new phone that I got over the weekend has that Master Sword artwork as my wallpaper.
Oh.
I've actually used that artwork as my user icon on my computer for a number of years.
Good choice.
Well, anyhow, that does it for this bonus stream.
Yeah, thanks Gendo for the stream idea. Very fine choice.
Mm-hmm. Are there any? There's still, I think, 2 from the first lot of stream directors undone, right?
Yes.
But I think overall we've got fewer stream directors to cover than we originally had, right? Maybe.
Don't know about that.
And just so people aren't confused, I'm pretty sure stream directorship is a not just a marathon thing anymore, right?
Yeah, anytime, $100, you get to direct a stream. And if your idea is really good, maybe we'll stretch it into 2 like we did this one.
Yeah. I mean, you know, depending on whether it's needed.
I should really post that somewhere that it's available anytime.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of things we should post, how's Spreadshirt coming?
It has made progress. There's sort of a little hitch that sort of slowed me down a little bit. I meant to ask you a little more details about how you felt about doing it a certain way, but
So you're saying we need to Skype and talk about some stuff?
Maybe could be over instant messenger. I mean, I'm not gonna have time to dig back into that until early next week anyway, probably. So.
Right. All right.
But anyway, yeah, I mean that it'll be coming soon. It'll be coming soon. soon.
Coming soon for a while.
I don't know about soon for a while. It's been an idea for a while. But anyway.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, Bag Luggery. I win.